Hi, Sarah Chong Harmer here, and today's gratitude is Popular Girl. I don't remember if I was taking drama in 8th grade because it was an elective or if everyone took it. I don't remember the name of the teacher. What I do remember was that the show we did was A Christmas Carol, and we had to audition. I was cast as one of the charwomen who raid Scrooge's house when he dies. I wasn't a theater kid. I didn't audition for plays in the community. I don't know if Tyler had a community theater back then. Aunt Ruth took me to plays in Dallas sometimes. In grade school, there had been a production of Snow White in one of my classes. I wanted to play the mother who had this beautiful, tragic speech about blood in the snow, then died. But I was cast as Sneezy, because I was the only person who could fake sneeze. Still have a excellent fake sneeze. Going into theater was not on my radar at all. A Pretty Popular Girl was cast as Scrooge's fiancée. She had long blonde hair and sat near me in several classes due to our names being close in alphabetical order. We were polite to each other, but she had once asked if I washed my hair every day, but I was an oil-producing machine and my hair always looked oily. And she told me that Black people were happier when they were slaves, so I had a fairly low opinion of her. But her best friend was cast as the other charwoman, and they wanted to be on stage together. So the Pretty Popular Girl told the teacher that she wanted to switch roles with me, and the teacher said, okay. No one asked me, but suddenly I was Belle, and I had an important scene in the play. The huge, old auditorium seated hundreds of people. I thought of all the times I tried to speak up in a much smaller room and how no one could hear me. I was terrified. So I talked my brother into going into a field with me. Where was this field? How did we get there? No idea. And I spoke my lines to him as we stepped backwards away from each other, and we kept doing it until I figured out how to project without yelling. Side note, young Scrooge had bad grades, and his parents pulled him from the show. And I mentioned to the teacher that my brother had learned the role, helping me learn to project, so my 2-year younger brother ended up being young Scrooge. So I ended up breaking up with my brother in the show. Oh, theater. And thanks, Larry. I think we performed 3 times, and invisible Cyndi was suddenly visible, with people who had never said a word to me all through grade school and junior high walking up to say, "You were good, and I could hear you." Thanks, Popular Girl, for thrusting me into the spotlight and putting me in a position where my voice finally was heard.